Hello everybody and welcome back to my time at Portia, where today, so much stuff to do again. I'm going to have a look at what commissions we've got. I'm not even sure if we did yesterday's commission. I was so excited and full of joy and full of quests and things that I don't know whether maybe the commission got a little bit left behind, possibly. Here we are. I do need to fix the bits by the house here where I moved it forward. In a way, that almost makes that in line, doesn't it? Oh, the new music is back. I really like it. Have a look at my mission handbook. No, okay, so we did do the commission. That's good. So we've got the hot spring villa. Waiting for a diagram from Petra. Okay, come on, Whisper. Let's go get ourselves another. No, let me on. Quick. I've got to beat Higgins. He's going to be already in there getting stuff. I expect that's the design from Petra for the hot springs. I'm looking forward to making the hot springs. Sounds cool. Now we've got to find Arlo and tell him all about those dastardly twins. Not twins. Satchels. Necklaces. Warm clothes. Necklaces I'll take. Okay, let's see how far ahead of Higgins I am. Much far ahead of Higgins. 1,100 ahead. That will do me. I hope I've got enough cocoons and stuff. Hopefully I do. Oh, phew. Every time it does that, it takes ages. I think, oh my goodness, it's going to crash. But it's not. It's fine. It's just taking longer. And my bamboo papaya has started growing now that it is summertime. That's great. I probably should plant the rest of it, but I'm too busy doing other stuff. Maybe tonight I will. Oh, Pinky, you're all stuck. You'll maybe eventually work out you can go around. This is the sort of thing that Tilly does, actually. Tilly, like, she'll be in front of a door that she can totally open herself, and I know she can, but she totally just doesn't. She's just like, she doesn't think to do it. Right, now, excitingly, we now have a boat ready. Wow. We have a boat, and we've got to tell Arlo something, so we'll go find him. But also, I'm pretty sure we have all the stuff we need. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Got all the stuff we need to upgrade and make this factory. I don't even know what factories do, but I'm excited to find out, so we'll do that first. I hope we've got room for it. I almost said race because it was halfway between room and space. I know. My mind, I say this, like, my mind spins and spins and spins, and then my mouth goes, but sometimes it just, like, between the two doesn't work. I'm thinking two individual words at once and they come out of my mouth as a combined word. Does anyone else do that? Tell me. Tell me if you do, so I don't feel like such a weirdo. Okay, so, factories. Factories. Let's see if we can make one. Good grief, it's huge. I think I can fit it in that space. Just. I'll plonk it down and then we can try and move it. So what have we got? What does it look like? Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about where I actually want this to be. And then I'm going to have to work out where everything's going to go around it. I'm kind of thinking moving all this stuff up towards the house a bit more. And having the factory going across this way. Possibly even having the generators on one side of the factory and having the factory entrance in line with the pillars. It looks like it's actually more evenly drawn than the houses. So I think that would probably work quite nicely. And then I just move all the machines around it. But that's something that people are saying that I could maybe pick up all the machines and put them into my inventory. But the problem is if they're all working, then I can't. So we'll see. But at least I know I've made it now. I know how big it is. You guys can see how big it is as well, which is cool because some of you have been asking what the footprint's like in squares. You could probably count it from where I was putting it down there. Hopefully you could. If you pause it, I'm pretty sure you could count those squares. It is pretty huge though. So what does a factory do? I've built it and I've got no idea what I'm building it for. But I'm quite excited that it's here because it actually makes my workshop look a bit more interesting. Right, let's go inside and see. So inside the factory. Okay, guide for the factory. Hold the machine and put it in the right place. The central power... Oh! The central power supply machine can provide energy to all the machines in the factory. So remember to refuel the central power supply machine. Storage of all kinds of materials are in the warehouse. Start crafting in an automatic bench. Wow. 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 I need to bring all my machines inside the factory. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. I kind of think all of that conductive stuff I've been making is maybe a bit of a waste now, but we'll see. Okay, so total production capacity. Crafting will occupy factory production capacity. When the factory has enough capacity left, it can craft different items simultaneously. Production capacity varies between... Well, we need to play with this. We need to play with this. Oh my goodness me. Okay, when crafting items in a factory, the raw materials or the semi-manufactured products in your inventory or storage box can automatically fill in the corresponding machines. Click the icon of the material in the crafting interface. The material that you owned can be added into the warehouse. Okay, we'll try. Central power supply. Refuel. Okay. Auto workstation. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm a bit giddy right now. I'm not 100% sure how it works. Wow. Okay. View crafting. So I could just click on all these and just be like, yep. I want all of these into the workshop. Okay, so then if I go to this chest here, is that all the stuff that's my materials? All right. You've only got 30 slots to put things in, all the major things that you might need. But you can replenish them straight from your supplies outside, so that doesn't matter too much. When I want to make something, I'll just... Whoa, okay, so, a lot of my machines are going to need to come in here. A lot of them. And I'm going to need to bring in fuel and stuff like that, but, oh my goodness, this is beyond. This is absolutely beyond. Wow. Okay. I'm I imagine the first thing I kind of want to have in here would be furnaces. So can I just move them in? Or no, I probably need to pull them up at this point, don't I? Oh, wow. Just pulling everything up. Pulling everything up. This factory. I'm speechless. I am speechless. Pathea, you have outdone yourselves. Absolutely outdone yourselves. I'm going to take the comprehensive things in first and the furnaces. And then I'll see what else fits. Maybe the aluminium furnace will fit. I'm hoping when I move the building, all the stuff inside it will just move with it. Oh, conductive wooden flooring came up. Well, we don't really need to worry about there being conductive wooden flooring anymore, do we? Because suddenly, all my stuff fits. Hoorah. I was like, I'm going to have to move all these machines around. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can stay there for now. Everything else is coming up, though. Everything else in this yard is coming up. And then I'm going to see... I don't know what to do with the generators now, though. I mean, I might still need them for a few bits and bobs. Just going to take up everything and see what fits. I mean, I'm wasting a day here that I could be doing quests, but I've just been given this huge new toy. It is massive. This is massive. Right, I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm actually going to go back to A&G's and I'm going to move it to where I actually want it to be. I've got all these things to do and I'm like, oh, hello Arlo, I can at least tell you about your thing. Oh, She-Lab, there you are. Sorry, we haven't made as much headway on the case as we would have liked. It's fine, I found out it was those bandits from before. They ran off after I beat them. You should probably leave beating criminals to us. That could have been dangerous. But I'm glad to see you in one piece. I'm really good at beating up criminals. It's fine. I guess we owe Higgins an apology. We did bring him in for questioning several times. Oh, I'm so bad for finding that funny. Yikes. Thanks for the update, though. We'll track those bandits down. Awesome. Right, A&G. So we're going to go and move this factory around. Now we've pulled up all the machines. Then we're going to go take all the machines and put them all in the things. Oh, so many really good things going on now. So many really good things. So yes, we'll move the factory around to where we want it. I might even move the assembly table a little bit. Now we don't have to have machines everywhere, but I don't know, because we might have to have some. They might not all fit in there, for example. So the factory I kind of think I want turned around this way. So we'll just try it out, shall we? Rotate. Rotate. Get the doorway there. Maybe have it back a little bit. One more. Just going to pop it down. I'm just going to check that it's in line with where I want it to be, which it's not quite. I'm just trying to think whether I kind of just want to move the planters along a little bit. So what I really want is it for to be about there. Which kind of is a bit suckful. Yeah, I kind of maybe want it to be there. Just move those planters along one. which would then mean the stable kind of wouldn't fit. This is growing on me a bit. How does it look relative to my house as well? It makes the most sense with my yard layout to have it like that. To have some of the larger machines along here. I actually think having my work table in this section here would be good. And move it. I'll give it its own little section over there or something, I think. And then maybe some of the bigger machines that maybe don't fit can go over there as well. But yeah, I'm going to possibly have to turn the stable around or something. We've had the stable turned around before. And that would work. A little bit. That would have to be moved over this way as well. So at that point, I am actually thinking it might need to go back into its original spot or here and move the chickens around. The minute I move that lot around to make the factory make more sense, I probably will move the generators like along here or something. I'll move them away from this spot here. If I move the generators, maybe the factory would look okay. We'll think about these things, haven't we? I mean, the stable was there first. Stable needs to go back one. There. I think it only looks silly because of the generators. So I think I'll put it like this, which is in line with the lampposts. And we'll just see how that looks once I move the generators around. And I'm going to put all the stuff in. I'm going to see if the generators are actually necessary now, or whether the central factory generator is going to be the main thing now. If that's the case, I'll sell the generators. I've made them all. Why not get money for them? But I'm quite excited by this factory. It'll be a very different way of making things from now on. Okay, so here we are. Here is our factory, and here is our factory yard. And I'm going to be able to put some, like, fencing and things around it, and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it does only look stupid because those things are there, so that's fine. Right, Whisper, you stay here. I'm popping in my factory. I have a factory. So cool. And we're going to see how it looks when we start putting things onto these little stations back here. So we've got 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 20. So I think what I'll do is we'll put one on each bit along here. One there, one there. Grinders, cutters. It's all my comprehensive stuff, right? So we've got 3 comprehensive cutters. Two comprehensive grinders. And 3 skivers. I can move them around and stuff though. Got extra grinders and cutters, so could put my 2 cutters back here. Got 2 standard cutters. Come here, my factory. This is so cool. And then I'm gonna need my skivers probably at the front, so I reckon I'm gonna want. I don't know if I want the advanced skiver on one of them as well. 3 skivers and an advanced skiver. And then I might want to move the advanced skiver outside, keep that outside and keep these inside. I'm not sure, but I'll put it there for now. Then there's 2 normal grinders we can fit in there. Do have the aluminium furnace and the recovery machine, which may need to still be outside. So those grinders. Got 2 extra grinders there. I do have more machines that can fit in here, but most of them can fit in here. I'm kind of thinking what I'll want eventually is just to have like maybe 8 furnaces, 4 cutters, 4 grinders, and then maybe 4 skivers and have all the rest of the stuff outside. Trying to think about what I have to do to actually make things here now. So if I want to make like smelting things, cutting things, like smelting things, say I want to make some carbon steel bars. I can make a total of 218. Add that to the list. No, it says I can only make 218, so I'm going to make 218, which is how many I can make. View crafting. How many do I need for that many? I'll just put all the iron ore and all the charcoal and all the wood in then. I can always take it out if I need it. So how's that working now? Oh yeah, I haven't actually... I've got a load of wood in here, so maybe I can use that on the central... I'll take this wood for a second and I'm going to see if I can use it to fuel this. Central power supply. Okay, 3 condensed power stones. We'll give it 8 days apparently. $13 days. Oh wow, it's really efficient then. So that's all going now. Put the rest of my wood back in there, I think. Okay, so it's making 218 carbon steel bars. So I'm really going to take 4 hours? I was using all of my furnaces to do it. Everything's just turned on in here all the time. Okay. Let's make some bars or something. Some plates. make a load of steel plates then. Cutting 1, smelting 3. It's added to the list, but I don't have any carbon steel bar. Okay. So is that being made now? I don't even know what's being made in here now. Oh my goodness. Or how I get it in the end. I guess it goes back into my box afterwards. Oh, I see. This is how I can see what's being made. Alright, I see. So the steel plate won't get started being made until possibly until the resources are available, because I don't know if we've got any carbon steel bars at all. Let's try making something like glass, well, not glass because that's using the furnaces, something like wooden planks or something. Let's make some aluminium wires. We can make, let's make 10 of those, for example. I don't think we need too many. Yeah, stick it all in. That sort of thing's going to need to be in this factory, I guess. So now if I go to here, is that being made at all? Oh yeah, the steel plate is being kind of made. Oh, I see. So I don't have, I've got textile points, I've got polishing points, I've got loads of smelting points, cutting points. I guess I can only really do one at once with it. But stirring would be if I put a couple of blenders in here. And electrolysis. I really don't know about electrolysis. That's maybe aluminium furnaces. Maybe? That would make sense. Well, goodness me. It's got all the blender recipes, all the textile recipes. Apparently there's a new one in here that I haven't found out about yet. Oh yeah! I was hoping it would be fibre, but that's even better. Worn fur to delicate fur. However, well, I suppose actually we're getting worn fur from our livestock as well. So having loads of sheep would eventually make delicate fur. Yay! Maybe we should make some. I was just thinking that might be cool. So how much worn fur do we have? 185. Confirm. We can make it into fur and then into delicate fur. Have we got any fur? We have 564 fur as well. Awesome. I should be able to make like 100 of them. So yeah, I'll make 100 of those. 100 delicate fur on the way. So that's what we're making at the moment. Carbon steel bar, steel plates, aluminium wires, delicate fur, any other things that we need. That's amazing. Is it really going to make me 100 delicate fur in 8 minutes? Because that's amazing. But we've still got points, like, we've still got loads and loads of points. I could still make so much more stuff. Make a load of copper plates. Let's make 20 copper plates as well, and let's make, like, make everything. Let's make all the marble planks. 13 of those. So these ones I think I can't make because I have to view the crafting and make sure there's enough, like, copper and things in there. Copper bars and stuff to make the copper plates. So do I not have enough points to make it? Because I don't think it started at all yet. I'm still learning about this, so it's kind of going to be a bit weird for a while, I guess. 47 of those. It's one of these things that until I start playing with it, it's kind of hard to know what's what and what they're trying to describe in the help section. I don't know if I can bring the help back up again. Doubt it though. Hang on. Help. Factory guide. Right, okay, here we are. Hold the machine and put it in the right place. We've done that. We've refueled the central power. We can store the materials in the warehouse box. You can craft in the automatic bench. Okay, here, the total production capacity, 17 or whatever. The production capacity varies between different machines. Crafting will occupy factory production capacity. When the factory has enough capacity left, it can craft different items simultaneously. So there's only a certain amount of factory production capacity. And you see that. Okay. Oh no, they've started now. How much production capacity do I have then? Quite a lot, I think. I can do a lot of stuff. Just need the materials for it really, don't I? So say I wanted yellow sapphire necklaces. I could just get it now. So these are all, so it works like a workbench as well in here. That's great. So I don't actually need the workbench outside. I might keep it just for being useful, I guess. But this just like, it kind of replaces my entire workshop outside. Although I might still want more machines outside. But there's no way I'm going to need as many generators as I've got right now. Because the only things that are really going to need to be outside are like the big the aluminium furnace and stuff like that. But wow, this is amazing. I have a factory. And it's really helped my workshop be much more... I don't know, these people that have made massive workshops and they're like absolutely huge, they've got loads of machines in them. I don't know what they're going to do. It does seem like there's a lot of capacity within that factory. With a very limited number of machines. It's like 7 o'clock now. I don't think I'm going to be able to do those scenery things. I know I've got to hand this paddle boat in somewhere. Needs to go to A&G. Oh, yeah, that'll have to be tomorrow. I've been too busy with the factory. There's a DD stop up there as well now. Oh, that's fantastic. South Block Trade Centre. Station Trade Centre. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be sort of a... Oh, probably because the buses go all the way around there from South Block down to the harbour and then they go up here as well, through there. And I imagine they'll probably go through the Fowler Tunnel as well. So Portia bus stops. There used to be a bus stop there, didn't there? Not sure. There's something up at Dr. Zhu's clinic though. I've not been up there recently, but there's something to do up there, I think. Unless that's just the Civil Corps is up there and I need to do something with them. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at my missions. Hot Spring Villa. Oh yeah, let's go get those diagrams and see what we can do about the Hot Spring Villa. But wow. Cool. So cool. That's completely changed my whole place, really. I'm almost wondering whether to put the factory kind of next to the house and then put the assembly station somewhere else. I think I'm okay with it as it is at the moment, but I might rearrange it still. But wow. Auto pump and boiler tank diagrams. Cool. Now I am wondering if things are in the factory work table. Am I going to be able to... I'm going to be able to use them in the workbench out here and the assembly table. That is the question. Oh yeah, let's have a look in here and see if I can access the factory box. No. Okay, well that's only 2 places that I have to look for things. So that's better than about 7, which I had before. Okay, so I've got some new bits and bobs in here, have I? Automatic water engine and a boiler. Well, those will be new things that I'll be asked to get, no doubt. So let's have a quick look at them. Industrial furnace ×1, steel shell ×6, large pipe ×2, aluminium plate ×4, and valve ×2. Well, that's not too bad. Other than making the industrial furnace. Could nick one, but I'll make one actually. I won't be lazy, I'll make one. Even if it does mean I have to make industrial cores, which are a pain. The automatic water engine. I need a military engine. Where on earth am I going to get a military engine? Oh, I think I know. Maybe. Unless I can make one, but... Okay, let's just double check that I can't somehow make a military engine. It's not beyond the realms of possibility, but normally engines are things we find. We don't normally make engines. Not in there, certainly, which is where I would expect it to be. If it was gonna be anywhere. So generally the Mysterious Man is quite good for engines. And there's a possibility that I might try and reset. I know you guys didn't want me doing that, but there may be military engines in the ruins over there, you see. But it's possible that that Ruins 4 has been opened. I'm going to go over and check, just in case. 4th level of the Desert Ruins is what I mean by Ruins 4. So, let's have a look and see. Little brake squeal. Oh, they've added a sound effect for the DD cars. It's the details. You have to play to see all the little tiny details they've been putting in. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. Whee, down we go. Oh, look. Present for me. Oh, something I didn't know. How to make metal storages. Woohoo. Let's have a look at this then. No, it hasn't been opened. So we're not getting the military engine from there. I wonder whether the lower Ingalls mine might occasionally drop one. If any of you guys happen to be ahead of me, it's only been out a couple of days, so you might not be, but some of you are absolutely voracious in your appetites for these games, and you blast through them quicker than I can on my Let's Plays. So if any of you have tried out going to different places like Ingle's Mine and you've managed to find a military engine anywhere, please do let me know. But other than that, I'm going to assume DD stop hot. Oh, the hot springs will be up there, will it? Cool. I'm going to assume that it's a bit like the electric furnace thing, that we couldn't make that for ages. It's going to be one of these ones we probably won't get for ages, but I'm not sure. I'll just work on everything else first, I think. I just laugh at the sound effects on the DD cars now. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. And somehow it's midnight already. Do you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go grab the I'll put everything away first. I'm going to grab those bamboo papayas and plant them because I've been meaning to do that for ages. Ages. And they should grow now, so that's cool. There'll be some that'll be slightly ahead of the others. I'll even pop one in there, even though it's in the wrong place. It needs to be moved. We're going to have many, many bamboo papayas. I'm not even sure why I'm planting these. I'm sure I had a reason before. But I bought 100 of them, so I'm going to plant them and I'm going to grow them. Never hurts to have different ingredients, does it? I needed them for some recipe and I can't remember which one it is now. If it was something like this, the salad or something, that would make sense. Yeah, there was a reason why I decided to plant these, and I'm sure I'll think of it by the time they're grown. If not, I'll put them in a chest somewhere and they'll come in handy at some point. I'll just plant as many as I can. My little fishies in their fish tank. Yeah, those furnaces probably need turning off at this point. Because I'm certain I don't need all of them. It's a little bit sad, honestly. Like I'm shutting down my workshop, but I'm not. It's just all in the factory inside. Sure, I have more smelting capacity as well. The good thing about it is that it seems to not really care like how many stages there are to things. So it's not like I've got a load of copper bars, so I can't use them to be cut because it's a comprehensive grinder I've put down or something. I don't know whether I actually need these comprehensive ones now either. I'm not 100% sure on that. That would be something to know. I don't know how much use they are in that factory. It all seems so amalgamated, it's hard to even tell. But oh my goodness, this is so cool. I'm just like super happy about the whole thing. See, this looks slightly nicer when the plants are growing. So I'm kind of thinking if I put planters in, it might look better. I do like the grapevines. People are saying, oh yeah, I did them this way, I did them that way. I just kind of am thinking that they don't really go and they'll probably end up being thrown out. I only got 8 of them though, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, the Sheilab's down. Sheilab is down. Okay guys, I am actually going to leave it there for now because it has been a 45-minute episode, even though I'm pretty sure I only did one day. I know. Unless I accidentally did 2 days and didn't notice. I'm not entirely sure there either, but I'm pretty sure I only slept once there. But it was a pretty full-on episode with that factory. So I'm going to say goodbye now. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more My Time at Portia, please subscribe. I will let you know when the new videos are out. I hope to see you all next time. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.